up, Starseeds? It's Sid, and today I have a quick little food for thought video. The other day I was in the shower and this thought just came to me. So I'm going to say it first and then kind of explain a little bit. Whatever you give yourself to, you shall receive. Now, this is just kind of how the universe works. At its core, it's a very simple concept. It's the law of attraction, and if you haven't heard of that, that's perfectly fine. I'm linking a video in the description of my video on the secret to the law of attraction, or secrets, things that I think really work on manifesting and getting what you want. But whatever you surrender to, or whatever you give yourself to, you shall receive, is that, just in a more simple way of putting it. Because whatever you think, whatever you really think is going to happen, is going to happen. What the universe thinks you really think. Because the universe just confirms what you believe. That's really all it does. You create your own reality, so whatever you think turns into your reality, okay? It has to happen. The universe conforms for it to happen for you. And it's just the best possibility of everyone's thoughts. That's how the universe plays things out. That's what I believe, at least. And I think that's what scientifically has been proven to make sense. Anyways, so how can you control this? Like, what is everything that you give yourself to? Okay? It's primarily what you're thinking, which I've just said, but it's both the good and the bad, okay? The universe does not know negative. So, whatever you're thinking about, consciously, like what's running through your head every day, what are you daydreaming about? What are you thinking about while you're driving? What are you thinking about before you go to bed, when you wake up? Like, these are all powerful times. What are you thinking about when you're on the toilet? What are you thinking about when you're in the shower? What are you thinking about when you're getting dressed? What are you thinking about when you're cooking a meal, or when you're eating, or when you're alone, or when you're with people? These are all things that add up. These are all things that matter. And if you're like me and you overthink and you think about a lot of things, a lot of different things are going to pop up in your life. A lot of different areas and subjects of things will pop up in your life. But if you're focused on one thing, you'll tend to get a lot of this thing popping up in your life. Or if one point in time you're focusing on something, like that's going to pop up. If you just learned something in school, say you just learned about Egypt, and then you go home and all of this stuff is on TV, like digging up a live mummy, etc. That is, you're thinking about that, so it's happening. You just learned about that. So of course you're gonna, have coincidences or synchronicities, as I call them, happen to you right after that. It's really that simple, but also, whatever you consume. So you consume your thoughts. What people around you are doing, that affects what you think about, so that does affect you. If you have the power to not really consume what other people are doing, not really think about that, not really acknowledge that as much, just kind of acknowledge the fact of, oh, cool, that's there, but that's not me, and you don't technically consume that, then this doesn't play out in your life as much. And this helps if you don't want something that's negative affecting your life or coming into it. But if you are an empath, like we all are, but you're soaking that up and you're not really doing the alchemy part, like transforming it yet, or it's just so strong, and you're just kind of surrendering to it, that really affects you. That really, you receive that. You shall receive that, even if you don't want it. The universe thinks you do because it's there, so it's just going to make more of it for you. The universe is very abundant, and it grows exponentially. So it gives you what it thinks you want, because why would you have that if you don't want it? Why wouldn't you just get rid of it? So what you eat too, you consume, okay? What you listen to, you consume, not just other people around you, but the music you listen to, and just everything. Things that you say, things that you sing, little rhythms in your head you get, you indulge that, you consume that. So that affects what you get in your life, If you hum little beats and those beats are positive, that can help. If you hum little beats and somehow those little beats are saying negative things to you, then that affects you negatively. But just what you think about when you see other people walking down the street is another big thing. And I know I'm giving lots of examples because I just want to say something that's going to spark your brain. Something that you realize, oh, I'm doing that. I'm giving myself to that. So I'm going to receive that. Whatever you give yourself to. So think about that. Giving yourself to something. That can be romantic partners. That can be friends. It's usually people for me, so that's why I'm going in that direction. But if it's a substance or an object that you're really giving yourself to, if it's yourself that you're really giving yourself to, you know, you shall receive that. So make sure you're always thinking in a positive way. And always think in present tense if you really want something to happen, okay? The universe has this delay, but still don't think I'm going to get this. Think I already have this. So you're giving yourself to already having it. You're going to receive that. You're not giving yourself to still not having it. You're going to get still not having it. You understand? If you liked this video, check out my other one, or just go to my channel and check out my playlist, the How to Get Whatever You Want, the Secret to the Law of Attraction video I talked about earlier that's in the description is in that Awakening playlist. And I have other playlists as well, alien ETs, astrology, other weird stuff, so witchy, tarot cards. So check that out if you're interested, and make sure you're giving yourself to positive things, okay? Positive foods, positive music, and most importantly, positive vibes and a positive mindset. All right, I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll be back next week with another video. Love and light, and the hybrid children are coming soon. Peace.